All right, welcome to the Tyriel show. We back. Quick recap from last week, college football. All right, first up we had the Colorado Buffs playing the USC Trojans. It was supposed to be a 21.5 point dog. Colorado was supposed to get 21.5 points put on them and lose the game. However, that didn't happen. Them boys prevailed and they almost came back. So it was like 41 to like 47. So it was like a touchdown away from coming back on the USC Trojans, which is a ranked team, the number 18, right? And was probably like number 9, and I think they got moved. But it was not supposed to be a game, but it was a good game. And shout out to them for prevailing. And once again, bro, it's college football. Hey man, it's any given Saturday. This is a year particularly like you shouldn't be worried about ranks, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. Just cause like a bunch of teams are really, really good. And despite what you hearing from the media, bro, they just not giving credit to certain teams. And like it's just crazy this season. So just pay attention, bro. It ain't always what it seems. We had the big LSU game. LSU and Ole Miss. Came down to the wires like 49, like 50, something like that. And bro, at the end of the day, bro, shout out to LSU. They got a high power offense, is what that showed me. Ole Miss, high power offense is what it showed me. Or they just don't have a great defense, either one of the teams. So, but I'm going to lean with high power offense. They can put up points. You know what I mean? Like, you already know what type of wideouts LSU got. And you know what type of quarterback Jackson Dart and his running game and whatever they got over there in Ole Miss. So, that was a good one. Went to overtime. But again, Ole Miss ends up beating LSU Tigers. So, it is what it is, bro. It's one of them type of years, bro. And then, of course, my Georgia Bulldogs played Auburn, and a close game in Jordan there. But it's always hard to play in Auburn. Like, you ever ask somebody, any affiliate who watched the Georgia Bulldogs or the Auburn Tigers, they'll tell you those are two games that it's a rivalry, and like it just doesn't matter how good the other team is above the other one. They're both gonna play really solid, good football. That is what it is, bro. It's kind of like the Florida versus Georgia shit. They just gonna play each other, bro. They don't care. All right. And then I think that was it. I'm just only recap I'm gonna do, bro. All right. Now we're gonna go into this week football. We're gonna go into like what Vegas odds got, and we're gonna go into who I predict to win. All right. But like I say, I'm not always right. But first game we're going to talk about is the noon games. 2 big noon games that I think are really big games. The first one, we're going to talk about the Red River Rivalry or Red River Shootout or whatever it's called. But it's Oklahoma versus Texas, all right? Right now, Vegas has it 3.5, you know what I mean, right now. But 3.5 point dogs the Oklahoma Sooners are. All right, they got Texas beating them by 3.5. It's one of them games, bro. I'm gonna just let you know. Like, I think because of the rivalry, it's gonna be close. But if this was like not a rivalry, it was just two teams from the Big 12 that are just good, I'm gonna go with Texas because I think that they have enough balanced firepower to win that game. And I also know that Oklahoma's top 5 on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, is what I think I saw. I'm not sure, but I know for a fact they top 10 on both sides. But they could be top 5. But I just think that anytime you have like a team like Oklahoma who's really good like that, like got putting up good numbers, I'm gonna go with Texas because of the early test they had. I think they're gonna be able to use that and use the discipline, and then the head coach for Steve Sarkisian, and just everything. To me, I'm just leaning more towards Texas, bro. That's just my personal opinion. If they lose, it wouldn't shock me because I just told y'all again, Oklahoma has some weapons, and they have, they putting up the numbers on both sides of the ball. So, I mean, this is a good game. I don't care what Vegas saying. This is not a game that I'm going to go for the spread for. It's just a dangerous game to be playing with, bro. Next up, LSU versus Missouri is another good noon game. Right now they have they have Missouri as a 6.5 point dog. LSU's winning. I haven't seen Missouri play this year. But so I'm just gonna go with LSU on this one. I'm gonna agree with Vegas. The next games we got for the 3:30 time frame. They got Syracuse and North Carolina. I guess that'll be a good game simply because North Carolina's ranked and Syracuse only took. Well, I think they recently just lost a game. I'm not too sure, but I knew they were undefeated. So I'm not surprised by the 6.5 spread for North Carolina just because I know they ranked, and then they played really good in the first half. They beat South Carolina in the beginning, so I see why. But then that's not the game I'm gonna be watching at 3:30. I'm probably gonna be watching the Alabama and A&M game. They're both coming into that game 4-1. Alabama's number 11, and A&M is not ranked. They are 4. They both, like I said, they both come in 4-1, but the spread is at 10.5 Alabama. I think this is some weird. I don't know. I know it's kind of sort of like a rivalry. I don't know if it's a rivalry because I'm not too familiar with A&M and Alabama like that. But I know them as opponents, but I don't really know But for some reason, for years, Alabama and Texas A&M has always been like a rivalry. I don't know why. So the spread, bro, the spread is literally 10.5. The opening, my bad. I'm sorry. The opening spread was 10.5, and it's all the way down to 1 point, bro. So just let y'all know, man. This is one of them games. It's looking like it will be. This is a game I'm staying away from. Specifically, puts that 1 point spread. I want to so badly say. Alabama. My bad. I was looking at something on the game. I want to so badly say Alabama with Jalen Milroe, but it's just I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna stay away from that game and just enjoy that game. All right. Colorado 6:30. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that game. I might record that game, but they're playing at Arizona State, and they're 4.5. Arizona State is 4.4 dogs in that game. So Vegas got Colorado winning. I think I do too. I'm always gonna go for Colorado regardless, just who I support, right? And then the next game at 7, this is a game I'll be watching. Kentucky versus Georgia. Here's the deal with Kentucky versus Georgia, bro. Georgia's number 1, Kentucky's number 20. The crazy part about this game is Georgia gave up, my Bulldogs, gave up 200 plus yards on the ground. That never happens, right? That happened, and you can look at the numbers, bro. If you go back, you can see that no one was able to do that since 2018-19 type frame. So they really have been holding people. Trying to run on Georgia is just greatly impossible. But Auburn was able to do it. Do I think that the defense is not like that anymore? No. I think they are really good. I think the defense is very good. But saying they ain't like that no more is kind of crazy. Coming off a rivalry game with Auburn. Everyone knows Auburn is a tough game. That's a rivalry. So I'm going to give them that leeway. I think they deserve that, just judging by the numbers that they had for years, all right, stopping the run. So I'm going to give them that. Now, with that being said, they got to learn how to play better. I think the defense has its vets, but I also think that the defense has its holes because of young young high school players, like coming in and trying to set that tone when you that young and inexperienced in the Georgia program, right? So I think that's where the hoes coming from. But they're not like me thinking that Georgia's gonna lose type of hoes. I think that just people just have success on inexperienced players. That's just how it ends up happening. You really can never train and practice so much so that like real game speed is just real game speed regardless. Like practice is practice, but real game speed is different. People are drawing up different schemes on you, and you're gonna really see people youth come out because they're young and they don't really know schemes, they don't know certain things, so it just happens, bro. So I think that just was a product of what happened that game. So I'm willing to give my team the benefit of the doubt. I think they deserve a benefit of the doubt for 3 or 4 complete seasons of having no big yardage given away towards the run. So I got them doing that. But anyway, Vegas had us opening at a 24 point spread. They had Georgia beating Kentucky by 24, right? They had them beating them at 24 points. Now, now the spread is at 14.5. I still don't think I wouldn't bet even on my dogs to do that to Kentucky because Kentucky plays kind of like us. They play that pro style. It's modern college football. People are spreading the ball out more. But even though your program is still probably a pro style, like they're gonna go to the pro regardless because that's their foundation. Georgia and Kentucky plays that same way. They're very run heavy, and then they'll open up the pass game from the run, right? Haven't happened a lot this season for Georgia just because running back 1, 2, and 3 are injured, bro. Well, running back 1, 2, 3, and 4, they all were injured. Now, running back 1 or maybe 2. Depends on who. It really depends on if Dejan and Kendall Milton, who is the number 1 and number 2, I don't know. So I can't tell y'all who that is, but either way, Dejan's back. But that leaves 2, 3, and 4 out, which is Branson Robinson, Andrew Paul, and Kendall Milton. Did I say Kendall Milton? But yeah, no, Kendall Milton. So that's 3. All right, so that's just where it's at with the run game. That's why it hasn't been really good like it's supposed to. Kentucky, like I said, bro, they had a big game versus Florida. Ryan Davis, good dude, good player. Kentucky has a great front line. I'm telling you, they do the exact same thing we do. So I think we have a better shot at beating them. If anybody's gonna beat them badly this season, it's gonna be us. Because we do the exact same thing they do, right? So who does it better than the defending 2-time national champions, bro, at that type of style? There's only really one team that was able to do it better than us, and we was always losing to them until recently, and that was Alabama, bro. So it is what it is. So Michigan runs it, but for some reason we were able to smack their ass, bro. Pause. So it is what it is. So and that's I got us winning by 7, not 14. That's crazy. I don't like they controlling the clock on each other. They running the ball and trying to set up the pass. So yeah, unless Carson Beck wants to do some crazy astronomical shit in this game, this game gonna be very close. So yeah. I think them are the ones that I really want to see, y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all with that to think about, bro. And again, like, comment, subscribe. Once again, it's the Tyriel Show. Hey, peace.